After my parents died in a highway accident, no one in my family wanted me, except my uncle. He lived alone in our ancestral house on the edge of a small town in Madhya Pradesh, the kind of place people avoided after sunset. Large iron gates, neem and banyan trees growing too close to the walls, rooms that smelled of dust and old paper. He greeted me warmly, almost eagerly. That should have been my first warning. On the very first night, he asked me my age 3 times. He asked for my exact birth date. Then he wrote everything down in a thick leather diary and locked it away. I told myself he was just lonely. The house had rules. The basement was locked. The west wing was never opened. I was not allowed out after sunset. The caretaker auntie whispered things when she thought I wasn't listening. One afternoon, while sewing a tear in my kurta, she mentioned 2 children who had lived there before me, both orphans, both close to my age, both gone without a trace. She laughed nervously and said people run away all the time. That night, I dreamed of water filling my lungs. I stood in a dark room, ankle-deep at first, then waist-deep. 2 figures stood across from me, a boy and a girl. Their clothes clung to their bodies like they had been pulled from a river. The boy raised his hand. There was a hole in his chest, edges black and raw. I could see straight through him. I woke up choking. The scratches appeared on my bedroom door the next morning. Long, vertical marks at shoulder height. Too high for animals, too deliberate. When I showed them to the caretaker, she crossed herself and told me to lock my door every night. She begged me not to tell my uncle. The house grew louder after that. Footsteps in empty corridors. Soft crying near the study. Something moving beneath the floor at night. My uncle watched me more closely. On the evening of my birthday, he smiled in a way that made my stomach turn. He told me to come to his study at 11. He said he had something important to show me. The wind howled that night like it was trying to tear the house apart. At 10:45, I heard voices outside my window. The boy and girl were standing under the neem tree again. This time they were not crying. They were waiting. The girl placed her hand over her heart and shook her head slowly, as if warning me. The boy pointed toward the study window. I understood. I ran. The study door was open. My uncle sat in his chair, frozen. His eyes were wide, glassy, staring at nothing. His chest was torn open from the inside, ribs cracked outward. There was no blood, just emptiness. On the table lay his diary. He believed ancient rituals could grant freedom from death. He believed the hearts of 3 children would buy him eternity. He had planned everything carefully. 2 hearts already taken. Mine was meant to be the 3rd. But the diary ended abruptly. The last page was smeared, the writing jagged. They came back. The police said it was a heart attack. No one questioned it. The house was sealed. I was sent away. Years have passed. I still feel it sometimes. A pressure in my chest. A heaviness that doesn't belong to me. Some nights, when the wind is strong, I dream of standing under that neem tree. 2 figures beside me. Not angry, not sad, whole. And I wake up knowing something important. The dead did not save me. They finished what they started.